Well, looks like I got quite a bit of competition now, don't I? I've only been on for a few weeks, so I know I'm not going to get 1,000 subscribers on my first 3 episodes. However, I won't lie and say I'm not a little tiny bit jealous of these guys. They deserve it for all the work that they do, and it'll mean absolutely nothing when I rule the world. Now that I think about it, we've all been through this at least once in our lives, and the best episode that would describe this sensation of envy is Green Isn't Your Color. Now, this episode is definitely one of my favorites in Season 1, showing how jealousy doesn't necessarily mean that you're in the right or in the wrong. So it's time to review Green Isn't Your Color. First of all, I'm not going to review episodes like, say, Josh Scorcher or SilverQuill. That's saved for reviewer collabs. I'm going to be reviewing according to music, visuals, characterization, writing, and overall entertainment. So let's get started. This episode is about jealousy. Yeah, big shock, I know. As if the title could be any more cryptic, right? The episode is about Rarity having to deal with Fluttershy's rise to stardom with photo finish that Rarity so desperately wanted from the very beginning, as she feels extreme jealousy. Fluttershy is taking this opportunity not really because she wants to, but more because of Rarity.
Oh, this is such a huge opportunity. And it would mean so much to me. There has to be some pony more qualified. Please. Some pony more into fashion. Please. Some pony more comfortable in the spotlight. Please. But nonetheless, you can't throw away this chance. You must do this for me. You must.
Meanwhile, Twilight Sparkle is trying to learn the importance of keeping secrets, which Pinkie Pie is sure to remind her of.
But forever.
A lot.
Forever.
By the end of the episode, Rarity and Fluttershy tell each other how they really feel about the situation, and Fluttershy quits her stardom, and Twilight lets the cat out of the bag.
Spike has a crush on Rarity! And you are doing so well.
Then we get our nice little moral of the day.
Dear Princess Celestia, being a good friend means being able to keep a secret, but you should never be afraid to share your true feelings with a good friend.
Although I really like both lessons and they are handled on a topic that's often put together in these situations, I feel like the secrets plot could have been its own episode quite easily. There's also some tiny mischaracterization on Twilight in my opinion, but that might just be because of Pinkie Pie's ranting, which is just a form of conditioning. I don't really think I have an opinion on photo finish, as she's just a plot point like Trender Hoops or Hoity Toity. She's just a kind of pony that's there neither as a protagonist nor as a villain. I feel like she's just a little character that the writers had a bit of fun with. If I had to say anything is wrong with her character, it's the fact that she really doesn't care about the client, which is Fluttershy. As a manager, you should always make sure that your client is comfortable. Even if you're a photographer, you should know this anyway. Photographers that have live models should know to make the model feel comfortable as well. Overall, the writing and characterization is done well, with some nice comedy and fluid storytelling, but by no means is it close to perfect.
Hey, go!
The music in this episode, like most episodes, is just background music, but it really helps with the story progressing throughout the entire show, especially when the music isn't even there.
But Crimson, how does no music being there help with the story at all? Isn't music supposed to be there so the audience doesn't get bored?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, random nagging brony. It's true that background music is supposed to help keep a viewer's attention because you can easily get bored otherwise no matter what's happening. If you really listen to the background in the episode, there isn't a whole lot of background music, or it's just so distant that it's not really noticeable.
But there's no songs in this episode! What's any of this has anything to do with this episode, bruh?
Though there aren't any big songs being sung here. I like the difference in genre that seems to be in every single scene. From fashion runway techno to the standard violins to no music at all, letting the story tell itself.
Like, wait a minute, the art style is like always the same in the show? Why is this important in the episode?
Thank you for asking that impatient one that won't let me even start. Yes, overall the MLP style is pretty much the same throughout the entire show. However, it's what you put into the episodes and the show itself for the visuals to be really interesting. The writers did have some show don't tell moments in the spa scene and in a scene where Rarity and Fluttershy are holding back from telling each other the truth about how they really feel about this situation. There's also a really nice montage, which shows the passage of time and the climb to popularity. Unfortunately, since this was a fashion type episode, I thought that there would be more fashion than we actually got. I guess this was a way for the writers to say, hey, she's still Fluttershy, and she's not being consumed by her own fame. I just thought that maybe she would be in more fashion. Also, there was a nature-inspired dress on that coat rack. We all saw it! I really liked this episode, from the lesson to the pacing and the relatable situation, and it's just a really good episode. I find that this episode is a nice change of pace in how we talk about jealousy. Usually in cartoons, one person is wrong and the other is right, but in this case it's a little more realistic. I also still look at this particular episode whenever I feel jealous about other people in my life, or when a ship I like is still not canon. Pinkie Pie's Forever bit throughout the entire episode is really funny, and everyone's reaction to the situation in front of them is both realistic and entertaining. Though there are a few things wrong with the episode, all these flaws are really minor and don't really get in the way of the episode overall. This has been your future evil overlord, Crimson Glow. And let's face it, green really isn't my color. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. What should I review next? What should I do when I get to 50 subscribers? Subscribe to my channel, like, and leave a comment below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.